Is the rookie face-off here. 6 clubs coming this weekend to face off. Mix between rookies, some guys who have even played a handful of games in the National Hockey League, and also players who have played in the ECHL and the American Hockey League. So mix of both rookies and some guys with a little bit of professional experience. Welcome inside the broadcast booth. Nick Nolenberger here, the voice of the San Jose Sharks American League affiliate, the San Jose Barracuda. And just below me is the voice of the Arizona Coyotes, Bob Heathouse. So we'll give you a rundown in just a moment on the Coyotes. Does look like both teams are going to go to the blue line. So we'll have our national anthem, and then we'll pick up broadcast coverage following our Star Spangled Banner. Well, Bob, it's a pretty full house here, as this is the practice facility of the Vegas Golden Knights. Should be a pretty fun one. And, Bob, you can probably relate. It's been a long time since we've been able to talk hockey after a long offseason. This kicks it off on the right foot here for this rookie face-off that includes the Southern California teams in LA and Anaheim. Of course, the Sharks, the Colorado Avalanche, these Arizona Coyotes, and the host, the Vegas Golden Knights. To give you a quick synopsis just on the starting line for San Jose, we'll go from left to right on the forwards. Jaden Halmagawaks will be centered by Maxim Lutunov and Jacob McGrew. McGrew, a California native, made his debut in the Western Hockey League last year. On the back end for San Jose to begin here will be Donnie Hay, and the top pick in the draft for the San Jose Sharks last spring, Ryan Merkley. And we are underway. We'll let Bob fill you in on the Coyotes in just a moment. But we're underway here in the first game of this rookie faceoff. San Jose will move it past the center line, and a hard collision as McGrew collides into his man Burke along the near center ice half wall. Steered back up the far side, chipped up the boards. It'll be corralled by Arizona. Pierre-Olivier Joseph, a first-round pick by the Coyotes in last year's NHL draft. A lot of high hopes for the Desert Dogs and their young defenseman who plays in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. McGrew will steer one near side for Lutunov. Just finished up his collegiate career at UConn. He'll outlet there for Jaden Halmagawaks, who led the Canadian Hockey League in scoring last year. He'll peel away and make himself a change. And falling and tripping into the near corner for San Jose, and able to draw a penalty for the San Jose Sharks is Kyle Topping. So the Sharks will go on to the first power play of this contest. We're just 50 seconds into the opening frame.
Well, Nick, it's Kevin Ball, the Coyotes' second-round pick in June, is going to take the penalty. He's in the box now. So the Sharks, 50 seconds into this game, get the first power play as the Coyotes' big goaltender, the rookie from Harvard, Merrick Madsen, gets ready to defend.
Well, Topping, who drew the penalty, will take the draw, and he wins it up high to Mike Brodzinski. Brodzinski will enter his third year of pro this season. There's a wrist shot from the left point there by Keaton Middleton. If you recognize the name, he's the younger brother of Jake Middleton, who spent the last 2 years with the Sharks' top affiliate, the San Jose Barracuda. Djokovic, his shot blocked down. Follow-up chance by Brodzinski is stalled in front as well. It hit a shin guard. Jalen Schmerich right in front of the hashes there blocked the shot. Now will pick up the loose puck and rip it down the length of the ice. And San Jose's goaltender, Zachary Emo, was drafted by the Sharks in last spring's NHL draft, will swivel it along the near side, pressure on, and it's forced free by Arizona, and possession regained by the Coyotes. Braden Burke was the one who stole. It'll be played back down into San Jose's end. Emo, the goaltender, will stall it. There's where Sasha Shemolevsky will corral. Shemolevsky finished up his junior season last year and joined the Barracuda and was a huge reason why the Barracuda were able to get into the Calder Cup playoffs. Him and both Ivan Djokovic, a couple rookies that came in and absolutely lit it up in the final 6 games. San Jose had nearly a 0% chance to make the Calder Cup playoffs. They got in because of the help of those 2 players. So an icing against the Sharks and a draw in San Jose's end along the near circle.
Nick, I just want to tell our viewers that I'm in a very unique position here this afternoon. I'm located down behind the penalty box area, behind the benches, and of course you're up on some scaffolding upstairs, so you've got a different vantage point than mine, and I don't know if I've ever called the game down this low. I'll tell you, we think that it's fast from up top. It's a lot faster down here.
We'll absolutely have to continue to elaborate on the location that we both are. We're not sitting next to each other, which is a unique situation with a color commentator and a play-by-play broadcaster. Bob will take over play-by-play duties in the second period, and then we'll split the job in the final frame, and I'll do color for Bob in that second period. But Merkley will bring it up past the center line, a first-round draft pick by the Sharks. Not the biggest of players on the back end, just 5'11", but certainly a dynamic offensive player from the blue line. It'll be jammed down in deep by Holger Boatz. It'll be swung around the boards there on that far side by Jordan Gross, and it'll skip all the way back down to the San Jose end. Gross finished up his 4 years at Notre Dame last year, played in 1 game for the Tucson Roadrunners after finishing up his collegiate career and signing as a free agent with the Arizona Coyotes. Here comes San Jose backup ice. We are back to full strength, so nothing really to do for the Sharks on that power play look. I don't even believe they got a shot in on net, as Arizona did a good job on the shots that were put towards the target to get in the shooting lane. Joseph will shovel one back down and deep into that far right wing corner. It's picked up and returned up to Hoffenmeyer up on the near point. His shot, kind of a half shot, was easily intercepted and forced back into neutral by Evan Weinger. Weinger, one of 3 players on the San Jose Sharks roster that has California ties here, as the puck will chip down in deep, stopped by the goaltender for Arizona. Again, another 4-year player collegiately. We'll go over Madsen in just a bit. He was actually the captain for Harvard his senior season. You don't often see that as a goaltender, but shows the type of leadership qualities he displayed between the pipes. San Jose in their own end. Noah Gregor will skip one back up ice there, intended for Brodzinski, who was over his blade, and taken back by Arizona's Kevin Klima. Klima, one of 2 Klimas on this Coyotes roster. He is a twin. Bob, fill us in on that as well as we continue. Capobianco's backdoor feed, and a good look there. And it's unable to jam it back towards the target was Braden Burke. So a battle will ensue in that far corner of the San Jose end. Back over near side, Philip Sandberg. Sandberg, the elder statesman for San Jose. He's 24 years old. Played last year for the San Jose Barracuda, but had several nagging injuries, so that's the reason why they decided to bring him out here for the tournament, get him back up to speed and ready for training camp. Here's a shot and a good look along the left side there by Barrett Hayton, the 5th overall pick of last spring's NHL draft by Arizona, and that's steered away by Emo. Picked back up there by Arizona at the center ice line. And the Coyotes will rush up the right wing side and regain the line here on that right side. There's a shot blocked. It was put in on target along the right side there by Lane Peterson, who spent last year in Tucson, in the old Pueblo, a couple hours south of Arizona, and Glendale, where the Coyotes play. And here comes Middleton back up ice. He'll swing one up to Brazeau. He'll gain the line for San Jose. Centers in front. It was a tie-up, never got to the net. It trickles just wide of the netminder, Merrick Madsen. Here comes Arizona back up ice from right to left. It'll be played into the far right wing corner. And on the forecheck there for the Coyotes was Tyler Steenbergen. Back up high to the point. Pressure there. Jordan Gross couldn't hold the line. San Jose will force it up down the right side. Here comes Brazo. His shot kicked away by the right pillow of the netminder there. Madsen. Recollected by Arizona. And the Coyotes will bring it past that center ice line. Peeling away as he brings it to the offensive zone was Max Gerlach. And it has to be played back to the center line. Coyotes will try again. It'll be lifted down into the left wing corner. First on it there for San Jose is Donaghy. Donaghy, part of a trade that San Jose made during the offseason. He came over from the Ottawa Senators organization. That trade sending a couple players from San Jose out to Ottawa, including a former second-round pick in Julius Bergman, and Mikhail Bodker, who actually played a handful of years within the Coyotes organization as well. So Arizona in the offensive zone, looking to set up, pass up high point, faking the shot was Capobianco, was an impressive rookie in the AHL last year. Made his NHL debut with the Coyotes, played in one game for Arizona, but he was a stud on the blue line for Tucson last season. Up high to the point, Capobianco's shot, that's directed just wide, corralled by Jaden Halgeboats. He'll try to kick at the puck below the end line, wearing 65 and teal for San Jose. It's been a pretty productive number, 65 in the organization for San Jose. Of course, Danny O'Regan wore that number a couple years ago, winning the AHL's Rookie of the Year. There's a shot from the left side atop the near circle, and it's covered up by Emo. We're going to whistle.
Well, Nick, a lot of continuous play there. You mentioned a lot of players on the Coyotes, but you started with the Klima twins who are coming back on the ice now. Kelly and Kevin, they're the sons of the former NHL great Peter Klima, and they had a very productive developmental camp for the Coyotes in June, and they're back, of course, to play here this weekend. They attended Edmonton's camp last year and are still free agents. They have not signed, but are camp invitees and have some speed and some pretty good skill. And Barrett Hayton had a great chance a couple of minutes ago as well. He's a Coyotes top pick this June, 5th overall, and a guy that John Chaika, the general manager, says just does everything well.
And center iceman, obviously, of high commodity in the National Hockey League. And certainly the position he is penciled into play in the future. A lot of bright young talent within the Coyotes organization. And it seemed like it started to come into form late last year. And everything started to click in the desert. Here comes Arizona down the right wing. They'll gain the line. Drop pass up high to the point. Feathered over near side, a backhanded down and deep by Gross. Return back up high to the left point for Gross. A shot through traffic, tip just wide. Right in front of the target there was Braden Burke for Arizona. Return back, Peterson in on goal. There's a shot, follow-up chance, and it went behind the goaltender Emo, but not into the back of the net. Great look there for Hayton. A point-blank opportunity, and he dribbled it just behind the goaltender, but out the back door. Now to the near side. Middleton will come on, backhanded out of the zone, and it'll dribble back into Arizona territory. And backhanded now up ice, intercepted Shemilevsky. Entering the zone, broad zone shot ramped up and out of play. We'll get a whistle now. The 11:31 remaining in the opening period. Shots right now, 5-3 in favor of the home team Coyotes.
That number one Coyotes line, Hayton at center, Lane Peterson on the right wing, who, along with Capobianco, played last year in Tucson at the AHL level, and Braden Burke on the left wing. Obviously had a really good shift in the San Jose end on that last rush up the ice. Braden Burke, a teammate of the Sharks, Halbigawaks, Jaden Halbigawaks last year, and they were quite a duel as Halbigawaks led the league with 70 goals and 129 points, and Braden Burke among the leaders in assists with 82. I asked him yesterday, did you play on the same line? He said no, only on the power play. They must have had a heck of a power play.
I'm surprised that team didn't go farther than they did. Yes, they were members of the Moose Jaw Warriors in the Western Hockey League, putting up a lot of offensive production. There's a puck that's going to dribble in on San Jose's netminder. Zachary Emo, he'll cover up and get a whistle here with 10:56 now remaining in this opening period. Emo, a draft pick of the Sharks in the 6th round, 176th overall last spring. A member of the Noranda Huskies of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. We're number one for San Jose here today in teal. So Arizona will take the draw in that far circle in the offensive zone. Tie up on the drop, fight for it. It'll be pushed back to the end wall. Corralled there by Fry for San Jose. But intercepted there and tripped up. No call on the play. The Arizona faithful certainly thought it should have been one. It's charging towards the net with a good look for the Coyotes was Liam Kirk. And he was tripped up before he had an opportunity, but no call on the play. Play will continue. Collision in the neutral zone just below us here, and our vantage point right above the ice here at City National Arena. Pair of sheets here. The practice facility of these Vegas Golden Knights who are hosting this tournament. San Jose will play Vegas tomorrow. All teams will have a day off on Monday before wrapping up this 4-day event on Tuesday. 10-11 now remaining here on this first period. Hope Gowatz with the puck. He'll play one up the far side. I was giving people different ways, our pronunciations before the game. And here's an opportunity for San Jose. McGrew was the closest one within the vicinity of the puck. But Hope Gowatz was a guy I personally have been working on for months here. So can only imagine people trying to learn it on the spot.
I've been trying to learn it all week, and I don't think I've mastered it yet. And I thought my last name was tough. Heat House.
I may have said it 4 or 5 times already in different ways, but we'll get it hopefully eventually by the time the season starts. Hope Gowatz expected to be with the Sharks AHL affiliate this season in the San Jose Barracuda. Here comes Capobianco. Gained the line, but the Yotes are offsides down that right side. Peterson, a teammate of Capobianco last year in the Old Pueblo in Tucson with the Tucson Roadrunners. Those two not quite on the same page, and it's an offsides against Arizona.
Nick, before this current rush on the last rush out there, Liam Kirk of the Coyotes was tripped to the ice. No penalty call.